Hey guys, I'm the Great Jedi and welcome back to the channel. And today we got some awesome news regarding a brand new Star Wars game called Star Wars Eclipse. And if you guys haven't seen the cinematic trailer for the game yet, then be sure to check it out right after this video. It's posted on the channel and the links are in the description. Like seriously, check it out. Looks really good. Now from the actual trailer, we didn't really get much information about it, but after doing some research, I've gathered all the information that we know up to this point, and it's still not very much, but it is something, and it's definitely worth mentioning and me making this video, because we got some sweet details about the game already. Now, to be completely honest with you, I was extremely excited when watching the trailer, but the more I thought about it, the more I started to become less excited, mainly because we didn't know anything about the game, and I didn't want to get my hopes up. Well, that was kind of too late when watching the trailer, because, you know, I was trying to just dial it down. Because I wasn't exactly sure what the game was. But after finding some details about the game, whew, man, I'm pretty excited about it. I gotta say, it's kind of hard not to be. So let's get right into it, starting off with what we know about the game. Now, if you are wanting to check this stuff out for yourself or want a free fan kit, the link is in the description. This is from the official Star Wars site. Star Wars Eclipse, a new action-adventure, multiple-character, branching narrative game set in the High Republic era of the iconic Star Wars galaxy, now in early development. See the galaxy through the eyes of an assembled cast of multiple, charismatic, playable characters, each with their own morality, personality, motivations, and impact upon each other and the story at large. With all new characters and environments, you have the power to make choices with consequences thanks to many outcomes in this deeply branching narrative. In an uncharted section of the galaxy with never before seen species and planets to discover, this part of the Outer Rim is rife with opportunity and political tensions that could alter the fabric of peace. What will you do? Star Wars Eclipse also lets you play as a diverse cast of charismatic characters, each with their own story, abilities, and role to play in a tapestry of events that could alter carefully balanced piece of the Outer Rim. Every decision you can make can have dramatic repercussions on your journey. The way of life in the Outer Rim is being threatened, and you must define your path. So as you guys can see, we got a direction of how this game is going to be, and I gotta say that I'm pretty excited for it. Now, I don't want to get my hopes up too high, but the way it looked and the concept of this game seems really good, and it's really hard not to. Especially when it says that there's going to be multiple playable characters that have their own personality, moralities, motivations, abilities, and that they all affect the story at large, and how every decision you make can have repercussions on your journey. That just makes me so excited. I can't believe it. Now, I don't want to get my hopes up like I said here, but if this is also open world, that would be phenomenal. Like, the information here, this almost sounds like my dream Star Wars game. Not quite, but it's definitely a good start. And for those that don't know what my dream Star Wars game is, well, actually, I'm not even going to go over that because, you know, that could take a while. There's a lot of content packed into that dream Star Wars game. But one of the things is that I wanted it to almost be like a Star Wars version of Skyrim, you know? But like Star Wars, where at the beginning you can pick your own character or faction, but in the Star Wars universe, I mean, think about it, that would be awesome. You could be a Jedi, or a Sith, or a Mandalorian, a bounty hunter, or whatever. There's literally, or even a Great Jedi, there's unlimited options that you can play around with. So the fact that that almost sounds like that is pretty insane. And it sounds like the game is also going to have a lot of replayability, which is also nice to have, because I would love to play the game again as another character and just choose different decisions just to see what happens. And plus, another thing that got me hyped is the line, each with their own story, abilities, and role to play in the tapestry of events that could alter the carefully balanced piece of the Outer Rim. Yes! Please, let me choose what I want to do. That sounds great. I would love to be a Great Jedi in the game. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm trying not to get my hopes up here, but like another thing I was even thinking about, you know, that I wasn't really sure on was that like this game is being taken in the place of like the High Republic, which is fine, right? But knowing how Lucasfilm Games runs things, you know, it seems like this may be a canon story, which I guess is fine. I guess there's perks to that, but I just don't want that to limit the game's creativity, because I'd much rather have a non-canon game, especially with all the contradictions and stuff that we already have in Star Wars. And yeah, it's just another one of those things, you know what I mean? And for those that don't know what era the High Republic is in, it's basically after the Old Republic and 200 years before Episode 1. So at first, like I said, I wasn't so sure about this, But then after finding out that this is also taking place in the Outer Rim, I didn't even care anymore. But the more I thought about it, I gotta say I'm actually pretty excited for it, even in the High Republic era, because now is their time to bring in the good old Star Wars that we know and love, while also bringing in some new stuff which can be really cool. Because then they can just get really creative with it. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. I think it'd be really cool. But I mean, I could just talk about this forever, you know, more in depth, but we'll just do that another time. I don't want this to be a super long video going over, you know, every little detail. We can do something like that later in the live stream if you're interested. Anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please consider smashing that like button down below. And if you dislike it, then dislike it. And please let me know your constructive criticism down below so I can continue to improve these Star Wars news updates. And speaking of these Star Wars news updates, if you want to stay caught up on all the Star Wars news, then be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below. It's completely free. You get free Star Wars content and it helps out the channel. Also, consider sharing the video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Don't let anyone steal your joy. Keep on working hard. We're almost there. And may the Force be with you always.